This the link up. This the link up. This the link up. Welcome to the link up. This the link up. This the link up. This the link up. Welcome to the link up. Oh. Yes, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of the Link Up Podcast with your host, Mr. King, Kana Woods here in the building.
Yo.
My fellow Homo sapiens, we are back.
Yeah, you thought he was going to say fellow homos. It catch me the first few times too, but
I thought I was going to say my fellow homos.
I'm not doing that on purpose now.
Okay.
But Lord Jesus, on
I learned
purpose.
something.
But yeah, today we got a special guest in the building.
If y'all ain't hear the voice already.
Self.
Yes, none other than Martin's own hyheim Di Neiro.
You know, stop playing.
Had to get some clarification and thing on the man before I could have properly addressed him. Needed to know what name he actually goes by and thing like that.
But that seemed to be a typical artist, something I noticed from the interviews we had so far. Like everybody got like 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm telling you, you're not a real artist if you don't have at least 5 names.
You gotta find yourself, dog. That's what I see. You gotta find yourself. You gotta get a name for yourself. Something that you could rock with. You know, you yourself like it. When you say the name, you yourself like, okay.
But then what's the point? So then what's the point of changing it then? Cause if you like it at this point, okay, cool. Bam, this is my name. And then like 5 months later, like bye.
Because then you come up with a better name.
I think I'm gonna stick with this one for right now.
But yeah,
I had this one for a while.
You might always think of something.
You know
better.
how much names I went through before I landed on what's the chosen?
Okay, you, I don't doubt that.
Okay.
But anyway,
what your name was before?
Oh God, you don't go down there. Don't.
First it was Flavor. It was a dark time in my life.
Flavor?
Yeah, that.
Okay.
Then Woods, then Woodsy Pop
For the ladies.
Yeah. Then
I had a lot of questions too. The same way. Yeah, I understand you, dog. I understand you.
But I understand the process you're going through.
Because Woods says a lot. And then when I really thought about it, it was like, I need to stick with something dope, something different. Because Woods is very general. Like when you type in Woods, you're gonna get a lot of shit.
Yeah. So
then I said, you know what? Woods the chosen. Took like 5 days to come up with that name.
Yeah, and the dope, you know, you reach from flavor to that. So you do what you have to do.
But since you're on the name, you want to give the breakdown, just give me to the people them so they can understand who you is.
Small background.
If people could remember that I was Shamoni before, and you check, and if people could go way before that, it was Reezy before. You understand?
Yeah, true.
It was way back.
Forget about that name himself, yeah.
That name had derived from me just being an insane Lil Wayne fan.
But it wasn't like real and then it turned into Reezy.
Oh shit, how the fuck? Okay. Respect
I
to
telling
you,
the man about
this
his own
man.
name.
This man. Respect
putting
to
up my own
you.
history, but
Yeah. It was that first and then it was Reezy and then it was Shamoni. But actually I give myself all them names, you check, and then sometimes when you give yourself a name,
You don't stick like that.
it don't stick like that. Somebody will come along and give you a name, and that's what somebody say about Shamoni, because the Reezy shit is Reezy, and then I was doing this thing sound like Lil Wayne, and I was like, nah, we don't give you a name. I checking like, alright, so somebody was like Shamoni. I stick with that because, you know, my real name Shahid, so the Shah is like part of my real name, and then money just go at the back of it. I think cool, but yeah, after that, I just stick with that for a while, and then they were coming like, yeah, G, you nigga got a name, Shamoni, you thieving people name. I said, what the fuck? I ain't even give myself that name, but then I said, okay, I can change it and switch it up into something else that still, you know, got to do with the same shit. That's how I ended up coming up with Skrilla.
Oh, yeah.
It was Skrilla 2.
Yo, you have too much names, you know. How
It was Skrilla 2. If I gonna keep it real, it was Skrilla 2. And then that didn't stick. That just didn't sound like, you know what I mean? And then I come with hyheim Di Neiro. You know what I mean? I just think about that. You know, hyheim, I could kind of use something that sound like my real name. And then Di Neiro, which is still money. People had known me. People call me money. So you could do that too. And then from there, I just stick with that. I had that for like, wow.
But it was the Trap Versetti and the Versetti part.
That's still on the Trap Versetti, but Honda Band Setti is just the evolution of that.
Okay.
You check?
So for those who don't know, what kind of music we talking about here?
By hyheim Di Neiro, because I could split it up into 2. You check? Because I known as Honda Band City and then hyheim Di Neiro 2. And the reason I do that is because people gonna always say, if I under one name and I come in a different style, somebody gonna be like, yo, but I prefer the Di Neiro shit. So I can just label the Di Neiro shit as Di Neiro shit, which is like more lyrical hip hop type shit.
Okay.
I more focus on lyrics and that and flows and the whole rapper shit, the whole backpack rapper type shit come from there because that's what I been doing from way back. You check? And then Honda Man Seti is just Travis Seti, Honda Man Seti, the ignorant shit. The shit that I like to do sometimes. Sometimes I just like to try and make and just go, and if it sound good, try a little auto tune and that, we there. You know, something that you could jam to, something that you could rock to, something that, you know,
Club shit.
could make you feel good. Yeah, good shit. Not even necessarily club shit, but shit you could play in trance. That's what I mostly going for.
Trust me, you'll be surprised. A lot of them man them to run them type of tunes in the States. So it could be club shit.
No, you're right. I was saying that to myself the other day too. Like,
the man club scene is a little bit
them
different
man
than
club
what we are
scene is
accustomed
them
to
man
over
really
there.
let the records them going in and shit in the club,
Yeah.
which is cool. I would like to, you know, get
But
witness a club for myself that like
It's
that.
a different atmosphere. Let me put it that way.
Yeah, I could understand. 'Cause, you know, it's rap, trap music playing. But listen, if man is saying, just be moving how they moving and they got soca and dance out playing. Imagine them man playing. Imagine them man playing. Fucking Migos and all that shit. In my head, man pop the little pill and thing. Ayo.
But you want to see how stupid them man will get on when 6ix9ine drop.
All they do is Millie Rock.
shit.
Millie Rock and any black
Oh,
dog. They
shit.
tell you. They could Millie Rock
Millie
and
for
any
real. I
black.
never hear that in a club. I ain't never hear that in a
Yo,
club.
that's
yet, for
all I
real.
hear when I was over there.
That gonna be some crazy shit.
I
No,
don't,
but Encore, like that's the
Encore
only thing.
probably
yeah.
play some 6ix9ine.
Yeah.
I can
But-
imagine Encore playing 6ix9ine.
Where you was in the stage though?
New York.
NYSL.
Yeah.
Birthplace
They
of
doing
hip-hop.
everything. Yeah, boy plays hip hop, but them man them doing everything now. But them man them all fucking with the trap shit. You gotta watch like people performances and shit. And when they go to New York, sometimes these niggas from the south, you gotta go in there, turn up that.
But
All
I
them
know
Atlanta dudes.
Yeah, dog.
I know lie.
That trap music taking over, dog.
Yeah.
I had to accept
Kinda.
it myself. I was
Something
against
like
it
that,
for a while. Yeah, dog, like 2011.
But
I'm sorry,
can
I
you
still
really
against
say that
it.
though? Can you
I still
really say that
against it.
though? When you look at, cause there's some that people that say, yeah, they have all these type of mumble rappers, if you want to call them that and stuff, but it's always been the case where the top dudes have always been the lyrical dudes.
That's true.
If you look at a 50, a J, whoever was on top at a certain point, J, 50, Kanye, Drake,
But then-
like
but then
all
that
the
depends
real
how you-
rappers,
how you
people, you gotta
consider
actually
top.
say something.
That it kind of considers what you mean by
Yeah,
top.
but tell
because,
me
like,
which rapper selling more than Drake, Kendrick, Cole. All of these rappers, which one of them selling more than Drake, Kendrick, or Cole right now? That's what I mean with
that's
top.
true.
It's like, yeah, Lil Uzi Vert selling Gunna, Baby, Trip. Like, there's a whole
Don't play
crew
Lil
of a
Uzi,
bunch
but-
of young folks who are doing crazy numbers, but they're not doing Drake numbers.
I was like, Migos ain't kind of doing something up there.
Migos ain't doing nowhere near Drake numbers.
Nah, but
They
nobody
wish
ain't
they were
doing their Drake numbers. But no like, nobody ain't
Like-
doing
I
their
mean,
Drake numbers.
hey,
but-
doing good
can't
numbers.
hold it.
Drake
You
is
can't
an
hold it like
anomaly.
Skin Captain.
Drake is an anomaly within hip hop itself. Drake is an anomaly. Like, you
It's
can't
unfair.
compare
It's
Drake.
unfair
He the
to
light skin
compare Drake.
captain.
Like, you can't take the light
I
skin
believe
captain.
you. I believe you. I
Because
believe
Drake
you.
is doing like he's doing pop
Chris Brown, the
numbers.
first
Drake's-
officer.
He's a pop artist.
Drake, they're
is a
competing
pop
with Taylor Swift,
Yeah.
Ariana Grande, and
Chris
stuff
Brown
like
can't
that.
be no office after they get a position to somebody else.
I missed this conversation.
Yeah,
just now.
we-
Me too. I have no idea what happening now.
Nah, I was saying that Drake is a light skin captain. So I was like, yeah, and then Chris Brown, the first officer.
That lieutenant.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah.
I say Chris Brown the force officer. Man. You can't get Chris Brown position like that. Man. Chris Brown big gangster.
Right.
But hyheim Di Neiro,
Yo.
we here to talk about you. How long you been rapping? Like, give us back for the people who don't know you. All of this,
Yeah.
take us back to who it is that you really are. What led you to this point? How long you been
Bye.
rapping? Let's start there, I guess.
How long I been rapping? You could ask that question to like people who I went primary school with. But
It's been that long.
Bye,
then.
yeah, bye, rapping long.
I know since I know you and thing you've been doing the music, and now it's
Yeah,
high school,
dog.
so I don't know.
Yeah, dog. I got some like real good shit that I remember. I was playing it for myself the other night, but I think I bring out shit in like 08, 07.
I remember the old 50 sound.
The fucking, oh yeah,
The
one of
comparisons
those
to
self,
the
dog.
comparisons to
Dog,
the
I was a
50.
big 50 song, I was a big 50 fan too, you check, and I had a whole song I do back then. That was like a Many Men fucking
one.
part two. That shit was hitting though. I played that shit though. I didn't like that shit. That was like 16. That shit was hitting. But I rapping since primary school. But you can ask people who I went to school with, Sister Regina, since some big. You could go and ask anybody who went to school around my time. I've been rapping whenever we out in the class, whenever we just mostly like not songwriting, just reciting songs. People that know like people know like okay, you could do that good. You could rap. I checking that's what it was back then, and then like when I was like later years, 6th grade or whatever, that's when I like, yeah, I'm pick up a pen, fuck with this a little bit.
How many projects you have out though? Because I know you've been making music a while, but I can't think if I ever heard of a mixtape from you.
Okay, like I never really
Like I heard tracks here and there.
I dropped an EP
project?
officially last year, which is on my SoundCloud. But before that, I dropped collective projects, but I take them down since. Like so, like not really a official. Oh, this is what I do.
Yeah,
So,
I see a couple of those.
I put like
a
archives,
all the stuff.
Yeah, I put all the stuff and shit like that. But I take it on because I wanted to just rebrand myself a little bit
Fresh
and kind of think more about how I can put my shit out. Which I've been out for a long time, like you say, man, rapping for ages, and yeah, you gotta do something with it. Especially when you got people coming to you all the time telling you, "Bye, yo, what the fuck you doing?" You know what I mean? Playing music for people in mind, like, "Bye, what the fuck you doing?"
Cause like we did this. For the people who may not know, this interview had to happen before, and the reason like the whole thing about that was you was coming on last year talking about your tape that was telling me about.
Tape last year too. That same tape is like I basically work on it and it was almost done, but then shit happened and then I had to go back to it and do things. But then when I went back to it, you know, sometimes as an artist you go back to you go back to shit sometimes, and it's like, bye, okay, let me try to fix this. And then you'll go fix it, and then you'll be like, bye, I think I got the same song. So now it's like, what we gonna do?
That right there is a real struggle. That right there is a real struggle because it's something that exact reason is a reason why I personally like, in a way, kind of stop recording as much because I rather just have the entire song completed first and then record in one shot. Because enough times I had things where it's like I record the first verse and then you're going in for the second verse at some point, and then it's like, the song, you can't get the same sound.
You ain't got the same tone.
Vibe that you had, the feeling or whatever it was for that first recording. Is like you can't get that exact thing. At times when you spit a verse and then maybe there was a mistake in it and you're trying to you spit it over and then you just can't get it to sound the way it was sounding before.
That's real. That's real. Like I would give niggas my little gem, but game is to be sold, not told. Nigga. Stop playing. But I find a little way.
In one shot.
I find a little way that I could, you know, work on shit and not have that little nick where I keep going back and fixing it. I keep going back to it and shit. But one little piece of advice I can give, one piece of
the one where you stop it, put things out, dog.
Yeah, dog. If you put things out too,
here, you can stay mixing and mixing forever, going back and tweaking and tweaking. If you don't ever set a deadline to put it out,
that too. That's a piece of advice. But what we're going to say too is don't listen to yourself too much. Don't listen to some shit too much. Check, because you gonna get sick of hearing it before you even put it out. Before
for sure,
you're gonna just get watered down to you, and then you're gonna be like, I ain't like this track. The track was hot,
and then you don't even feel like putting it out no more. After
you're right, it's gone out. The track was hot.
But that's why also you need someone managing or someone to just like you.
That's what I'm looking for right now, and I ain't gonna lie to you, but I'm trying to not really look for, but like I seen like if I could get somebody who could kind of handle certain things for me in the sense of, you know, making certain links, like going out there as a manager should. You go out there and make certain links, and then you using my music as a product. You're going out there, we're gonna make certain links, and we're gonna try to get certain things done. Try to get shows up here. And then up here, it's easy to get shows. You check? But I ain't know about the getting paid part yet. I ain't worried about that yet.
This guy here next to you.
You check? But then it's like,
DJ Woods.
You DJing for real?
The man
DJing for real.
DJing for real.
Oh shit! I thought you DJ because you on the show and behind the mic.
No.
Yeah, I know. You know, like the radio niggas. Them radio niggas end up be like on the radio and then they be like, my name DJ so and so.
No.
The man a DJ.
Shit, you watch it so long and I ain't know that.
I was a DJ before I even.
If you're looking this coach, if you're looking for outlet, you know, send your music to this man. He may play it in the club sometime.
But I ain't think my music can go in the club right now. Maybe some
That's
shit
the reason
happen.
I send him none of my shit.
I ain't think some of the shit that I got out can go in the club right now. But some of the shit that coming, I think you could maybe let some of them go in the club.
The best thing with that, especially up here, is just get out to them rap show. If you see any little lyric event or any little thing, that's where all open mics and them kind of ones, but them's the ones.
Yeah, they want to go do them kind of thing because in the end, I just watch certain rappers do shit from the underground in the States, and then man end up be bubbling, just dropping shit and doing shows. Like
which part?
They got one coming up. They got one coming up this month self, March the 16th, but I was over these size.
The man
so
say for me,
I know
it's an open mic.
Open mic, yeah. I was contemplating going, cause like they don't have 2 editions, and Woods done when he would tell me about the vibes and thing, and I was like, yo, I definitely should be checking out, cause I am the same vibe as you is. Like I definitely need to start actually getting out there, putting the music out there to the people and thing.
Now only that get to meet different people,
networking and all that.
When people are already working in the industry and thing, like it's just beneficial. Look, I even got contacts there, and I ain't a rapper, and I did my thing.
Just did a little freestyle up there.
Yeah, I did my Kanye thing.
You went Kanye and them.
Yeah.
What am I say? Skibbity.
Scoopity poop.
I refuse to entertain
Poop
this conversation.
You don't like Kanye?
No. Anyway, but shit like that, because they got a whole bunch. I know if you ever heard about it, they got something in Rotterdam.
Lyrics and Spirits is the name of it.
Yeah, Lyrics and Spirits. That's
one of them.
Let me see what again.
That's here in Amsterdam. That's like King was saying, is the 16th of March. That's by Via Hotel. But they also have something every summer in Rotterdam called New School Rules. The man to bring down a whole bunch of A&R and producers from the States, man, like just hoop thing from Justice League.
They got something like that in Amsterdam. They have
but the one thing I don't want it to be like is like that shit that they have. They had one in SM years ago, but it was like this kind of shit. ISIS who pulled me up in Sagi or some shit. And he was like, they got this thing coming up. The man got same thing you saying, A&R is coming down and thing. I think it was something by E1 Entertainment or some shit like that. I think it had name Who's Next, some fuck like that. And basically the man wanted you to pay. You gotta pay like a bill, like $100 or some shit like that. And then you gonna get a spot. And then you gotta perform. And then they got rounds and all kind of shit like that. I think General Pie had win that fuck. You check, but that's why I don't really fuck with anything, because look, he win, but I ain't see what the fuck happened after.
I remember that, yeah. I remember
when you win something like that, you gonna get like...
He had a single deal or something like that had come as that was the prize that he had get. It was a single deal with E1. I know you said I remember that.
That's the one where he had
to perform in Tantra. To that part.
But I remember if it was Tantra or where, but I know he's...
It was in Tantra, you're right. It was in Tantra, you're right.
Nah, man, he get
it was a single deal that he had get out of it.
Financially, I can't speak on what he get, but the man gets some decent... I believe the man gets some decent network and promotion off of that winning now. So it might not necessarily be like monetary value that he get right away, but the man get an exposure from that.
I know, I just was always sketchy about them kind of things, but it gotta be like, but the niggas want you pay.
It could never hurt that. That's the thing. It could never.
It had one in Holland too. We had one in Holland too, like last year, 2 years ago. The man still email me like, fuck, some East Coast, some shit. Some shit, and then I went made a mistake and signed up for that fuck.
The question is right now.
One of the best things you can do, if you, music wise, and you want to just meet a lot of producers in one single swoop, go to the Amsterdam Dance Festival, but then go to the hip hop side.
And me
a lot of them go there. A lot of them.
But I producer something I need, but I ain't gonna lie to you, but I would like to meet somebody who making fire ass beats.
Yeah. Well, when they talk about like making music,
I would say Dark Audio, which consists of Alex and Jay Sonos. I don't know if you remember these. Now that's the artist name, real name, Guas and Shelly. You probably know these folks.
Shit, yeah, me them man, then half the time the other man play some beats for me. Yeah.
Definitely, I would say connect with these man, cause for some of my beats, I start making beats, but stuff that I can't do, I definitely just holler at Alex, Shelly, cause this man, he been
all
doing
your
this.
Shit original? All the shit you the drop?
No. In recent years, like everything that I dropped as on Tidal, Spotify, and them ones, all of those original stuff.
They have to be.
Yeah, those original, and most of those was Alto. He make most of the beats. For the Tree Conscious Cat stuff, he made most of the beats.
And that Tree Conscious Cat is you, he, and
Cheat Code.
Yeah, Cheat Code. You go hard like fuck, no, you stay there. Go hard like fuck, you stay there.
I gotta try coming tomorrow, self, with this man.
I gotta try coming tomorrow?
Tomorrow, so me and Cheat Code, produced by Alex and me. Cause like I do like the bass melody and stuff like that. Send him, cause his 808s is always sound better than my 808s. Like mine never got that right. Boomingness to it. Like
I give up on making beats long time, but years ago. But what fire I did though, I ain't gonna lie. Anybody who know me from before too be like, this man used to make beats. Yeah.
I just don't like wait on people. That's the thing. Cause like exactly what you're saying, where you need producers if you want to make tracks and things. I just don't like wait on people.
I just didn't like the process of making the beat, cause I think I didn't have the right tools. Like I seen you got MIDI keyboard and shit there. I didn't have all that, so like basically all I was using was that shit FL, and eventually all your melodies gonna sound the same. eventually, because you got a very limited range of keys and things, unless you're going in the piano roll and fucking around, and I hate that. I hate that. That's what fucking that had me like, by fuck that.
That way you gotta go. That. But it only depends on like how familiar is musically in a sense. Like if you know what's the word I'm looking for? Music theory and shit, understanding scales and chords and all of these things, it definitely is a lot easier. But Alex of this man had given me the breakdown. I was talking to Woods about it before we had started recording, just like a little paper where you write out how to make minor chords, how to make major chords, and like the steps. And that's basically all the basic you need to start getting into this producing thing. Like ever since I get that, I definitely noticed a difference, because then I could understand why this note sound off. Before I was just, I don't know nothing but music like that. I just playing and trying to see like what sound to make. Yeah,
playing more or less.
But when he gave me that, at least the basic framework and thing, I was understanding, yo, this is why my shit wasn't sounding right. But
I know about them kind of ones too, where people like give you tips, because the partner who used to make beats for me before, in my early shit, I got a lot of early shit that have original beats. He's Magic. This man, he up here. I ain't think he
wasn't a barber. He was
he was just
a different person.
This man just was going to school, and then after MPC he ended up moving up here and shit. But he was good at it. That to me, he was like one of the best on the island at like quality wise and like how the man was doing shit. You check, and he showed me a lot I know. And then give a story. You check, like some man hip hop history type shit. You check. I end up learning how to make beats, and I used to make beats, and Ryanel cousin lived next to me. And Ryanel used to be there. Yeah. You check? And Ryanel used to hear me making beats, and one day the man just was like, yo, show me how the fuck you just do that.
So you were making beats before Twilight then?
And
so
I
you put Twilight on?
I put Twilight on, I could sit there, because then he gonna tell you his facts. And he come back to me in like 2 weeks with a beat way better than I ever fucking made. And then I was like, fuck this. This is for this man. You check? And from the other man just went making beats. And I always used to be like, yo, this man beats fire. This man end up sampling. This man sample game of crazy. At days when you were living Madam Estate, I went by the man. And the man played some beats for me. Shit he was working on. Shit he record and shit. And I was like, by right now, you good like fuck.
Got talent for that, and the sound, like the beat, the type of beats that he used to make, and
is a little different. I only say was because
I was just gonna ask you to still make music.
But I try reach out to him a couple days ago, like last week, 2 weeks ago, I think. Be correct. And I ain't hear nothing from him, so I check in like Byron, and then I have the grade for real. I would like to hear something from him. Actually, I wanted to get him on something, because Zavon hit me up. Zavo, and
shout out the cousin.
Yeah, Zavo hit me up and he want to work, so I check in like
on the beat.
Alright, if you gonna give me a pack, give me a little beat pack. I want to try, at least one of the tracks them try. Get some of the real, you check, who I respect as artists, and say like, because I got original beats from a semi producer, and then I'm gonna just try reach out a little bit for the first time instead of doing everything my fucking self. Try reach out a little bit for at least a track.
You just have a few features back in the day, though, but that was more like
mostly middle man. Yeah, man who I used to chill with and
this Phoenix person on a track.
Phoenix. This man actually remind me of Phoenix a little bit. Nah, dog. I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. You check how the man move, what the man laugh and think, Jesus Christ. Yeah, but Phoenix, that's my dog. And me, he been rapping. He ain't say Martin.
Okay.
You check. He got one of the
hardest on the rap.
Yeah, he had one of the best ones, in my opinion. You check.
What yours was?
I ain't doing that. You fucking I ain't doing that.
Wait, why not?
Nah, but everybody, I have this thing where if everybody doing something, and especially if I too late on it, I ain't doing that.
That was my thought as well, but I was like, yo, for the type of challenge it was, because it's like, I ain't gonna lie, that was my thought as well, like everybody on this work, I ain't gonna do it type of thing. But I assume probably you got a different perspective on it, but for me, it's like nobody know it as rap, dog. Majority of people who know me, it's like, yeah, this dude from Ebenezer used to play volleyball. Still, for
you got surprised when I find out, when I find out you rap, you surprised me like fuck.
It surprised all of us.
For me, that was my reason for why I was like, okay, yo, let me at least put myself out there in this thing that I know St. Martin people are paying attention to.
Yeah,
and it seemed like it worked, kind of. At least some people who didn't know I used to rap now actually know I rap and shit like that. So I guess that's good.
It can't hurt.
Yeah, that's my thing. But that's why it's like even all these new school rules and all of these things.
It can't hurt.
There's a million reasons you could come up with in your head as to why you shouldn't do it. But it's like, at the end of the day, what really can go wrong? Yeah, you might lose a little money if you say it's like $100 thing you got to sign up for. I don't be trying to spend no money for none of these things myself neither. But I mean,
but yeah, we gotta try.
At some point, like, you got to.
Yeah, you gotta invest in yourself.
Exactly.
You can look at it like that, but I'd be like, but look, these niggas.
There's a risk.
These man ain't gonna just profit for me and my will to be an artist. My little drive, why you got the other man ain't gonna just charge me 100 and then pack it that and then tell me run my stunt, you ain't win. Because we done pick who we want to pick. Yeah, but how I was seeing it, so I was checking like, but I know
but you see, my question for you
is... Always go to the open mics and them ones.
Them ones.
My question for you still would be like, don't you believe in yourself good enough to be like, bah, yo, this little thing, yeah, I gonna crash, I gonna, you know, these man, them that are coming up ain't got nothing on me.
Yeah, that's true. But then when I look back at it, like, at my music then, and then my music now, it's better I didn't do it. Not to say I was trash, because in my opinion I was never fucking trash. You check. It's just that I could wow a crowd a little more with the music now, because I'm more in tune with what's going on now. Back then I was on this fucking old school 90s new rap, killing it and all type of shit. Then I just eventually give in to the whole shit. But crazy Migos make that happen. Fuck that. No Label 2. No Label 2. Them niggas tell me go listen to No Label 2. I say, I give in after a while. I listen to it. I was like, this is the greatest shit I ever hear in my life.
Listen to that new You listen to that new Offset shit?
I keeping it real. I keeping it real.
Yeah, Offset new shit?
Yeah, I have Offset new shit, of course.
It good?
Yeah.
Like, I was surprised. Like, I wasn't expect. I ain't listened to Quavo solo project. I ain't listened to Take Off
all them. Take Off on the weakest.
One was the first one I listened to.
Take Off on the weakest. Then Quavo was cool, but then it's like it was weak too. Like, cause you checking like when you hear Quavo on a track, Quavo always fucking
Quavo the standout one. Usually on the Migos tracks, Quavo's usually the standout.
I like this man Quavo. I like Quavo flow.
Quavo got it. Quavo got a whole.
He sounded a little jokey to me at the same time too. Maybe that's why. Maybe
he got it though. He got it because like when you hear him, you know that it's him. That and that's something you need to fucking have at least to be on that level.
Who you would say the top out to the group though?
I've said that would be my favorite. Since that, No Label 2. Ask niggas who really listening to No Label 2. Who was the most fire on No Label 2? I've said that. When I've said, come on, is he there? From then, when he had no dreads. Then, yeah.
But it seemed like Ting got a bigger personality though.
Quavo?
Yeah.
Quavo the oldest economy though.
Yeah.
Like that way Quavo always like in early interviews and then Quavo was the only one talking doing the most of the talking.
Yeah, but that's I believe that's been a man personality period. Especially at them point in times. Now you see Offset, I don't know because he solo project and he doing his own touring and things like that. But now you actually hear the man talk.
But
just like how you say it. But them my personality in almost all them my interviews, them are just
them man street niggas, but them man street niggas, them man just
you don't live by South Bush.
Yeah,
that's legit. What am I?
But guess what? The first time he said I understand him, man.
By me too, no.
The first time he said I understand him, man. So I was like, but people were laughing at it. They checking like, but I understand the fucking man say.
Yeah, but I just put that towards the fact that man, listen, you know, as people who speak English, we just kind of butcher the English language in St. Martin.
Damn right. So, but one thing I realized too, not to go too far off, I realized that island people understand every fucking thing. You understand? Like, I feel like English, the accent, your accent could be broke bad. Your accent could be broke bad. We understand because, and the Africans too, because strangely enough,
it's true.
The Africans understand us, you know.
Our English very similar. Like when you look at certain African countries, like the way they speak English, the ones that was colonized that by British people or whatever, way English is one of the languages they speak.
Yeah, the
pidgin English, as they call it, very similar to the language we speak. Like our St. Martin English, the dialect very similar.
If you think about it, all it is just cutting off the end of the words now. What's going on? Instead of what's going on.
But it's just
some things.
That is all it is.
So what's going on?
Yeah, exactly. But you see, where you get to phrases like them man, them there. That's where it gets a little complicated. You know what I'm saying?
That's a classic, the other. The one is classic.
Think of the conversation, what good? Idea. They're well. Yeah. Who the fuck is there? Like,
man,
that was a normal conversation.
Go grab the thing.
Yo, what thing?
What
But
thing?
because I
The
always
thing
know
next to
which
the thing,
thing.
no, no,
Nah,
no.
but no, that's a mother to child type something. That's a Caribbean parent child something. Okay, regardless, we always know which thing it is.
Yeah.
Unless it's a little ridiculous, then it's like, okay, wait, which thing? Like the thing over there under the thing. Like, oh, okay, you're more specific because you're talking about the thing on top.
You know which one that kill me? Low up the glass. When the man
Low
tell you
up
low up the
the volume.
glass.
Low up the volume.
No, okay, I never heard low up the glass. I never heard low up
Back
the
in the
glass.
days when you had
Low
to
it up.
wind up, when you had the glass so dark, the man used to tell you
Exactly.
low up the glass. You checking like low up the glass.
Nah, but low up the volume. I used to be like, what?
I lock it
but
up.
you
but-
understand it. You understand it.
But you know what it is?
Yeah, I know what.
You know what those ridiculous things I used to do too?
That's
boy?
why you could understand.
You
Take
know
off.
when you're looking for something, you're driving, you're looking for something, but you feel like you could see it better when you turn on the volume. I don't understand. It don't make sense.
You get
That what it is.
Oh, you never know. Oh, you never check that.
Yo, I've
But I
seen
know,
when you're looking for
I've
something, when
seen
you're
that
driving, you're
many
looking for
times.
something, but like,
You're in an unfamiliar
yeah,
neighborhood.
you're
They turn down the
you
radio.
got our music,
Yeah,
just
yeah,
turn it on.
yeah, yeah.
It makes sense.
How
It makes sense,
it makes sense?
Cause look, when
The
the music
noise
loud,
distracting you,
distracting
thinking.
you and your brain focusing on the noise and everything, but when you lower it down, you focus on your brain power on
Like,
looking
where
for
am
the
I?
thing, yeah.
Fuck my guy, we are both to your coach there. But
What
I got a lot of
That's-
ask them coach.
but I don't know if you noticed, but this coach has a lot of like exactly where Wood's hand is.
A real trap coach.
Wood's hand covering all the asterisks.
A real trap coach. A real trap
But
coach.
I was doing my best. Yeah.
It's been here for a while, you know.
I mean, that man.
Even prior to me, like this coach, Vlon, the man, like this used to be Vlon coach at the point in time.
Oh shit.
Like this coach been around.
I said this
So you're
coach been
saying you're
around.
sitting on the St. Martin couch?
Yeah.
But more or less.
All right. So, but yeah, where are we now? What we starting?
Oh, yeah,
with?
we-
get lost. We get lost.
We
in
get
all
lost
kind
a
of
lot,
topics.
dog. I ain't gonna lie.
So-
He was giving us
So
background and
The
hip-hop
last
and
question I
rapping.
remember, the man asked me what kind of music it is.
Whoa, we was far from that.
We were far from that.
We
And
was
I
far
remember
from
that the last thing
Alright,
that
so
you
wait,
really
wait.
like.
So then,
really,
since we here, you know, we've been on the whole artist thing. What you feel about this whole MJ situation, the Michael Jackson? Because I
The
know
new
if you,
documentary.
yeah.
But the man bring out that, but that a wave now, but now everybody
think
do
so?
know why. They do that with R. Kelly. They do that. No, they doing that with Michael Jackson. They didn't do that with somebody else before that. Being Bill Cosby.
Bill?
All these niggas going down. Michael Jackson down and he going down still.
So you feel
That man ain't playing.
So you feel it's a racial something?
But it could be. It could be people who want to check too, who never get it checked. Checking like Michael dead, even though Michael dead, I can still try to get my check. It could
But
be that.
I mean, it's very hard to get a check from Michael now. No.
But you can get it from
Michael
your estate.
Jackson estate.
You can get it
Exactly.
from Michael Jackson
His
estate, which
estate.
what a hell
Too
of
much
a lot of
money.
money. You understand? Still.
That's at least a couple
Sony
hundred million.
Sony losing 2 artists now.
I mean, oh, R. Kelly was on a Sony too. Yeah, but he deserved to be lost. I'm sorry.
I see the man interview, but the man gone on like a fool.
That's the next something I was like, man, yo, I don't.
But we could stay on the Michael Jackson thing because maybe I know something about it. I don't know.
They start removing his
But yeah, no, they start removing his music. Like, Canada don't play this man music no more. I think
Lord, you can't do that to Michael Jackson.
Nonsense.
Can't do that to Michael Jackson, but I would understand if people feel like that about R. Kelly, but I don't get that part about Michael Jackson.
we gonna go into. Okay, so my question is to you, Sha.
That a
You
dog.
feel that wherever his transgressions was back in the day, that don't separate his greatness, Michael Jackson.
Boy, he was unlike R. Kelly. He didn't continue doing the fuck if he was ever doing it for real. You check. You understand? He went through his court, he shit, that get handled, and then people was like, we still feel Mike do it. All right, but they say he ain't do it, and now he out there, he ain't doing no more shit. So in my mind, he cool. In my mind, R. Kelly now is a different thing because it's like they catch this nigga, he beat the case, he went back, do the same shit, do the same shit.
Supposedly still got. They catch him now and got him on videotapes of still
But
doing the
listen,
same shit.
Yeah, but then
You know the thing is, like I find the thing with Michael Jackson, why I find it fuck up is like this man went to court twice and he came out innocent.
That's what I'm
Twice.
saying. He went, he
You
come out
understand?
innocent.
R. Kelly
R.
went
Kelly
court.
same thing?
No.
Yeah, R. Kelly same thing.
No, R. Kelly went to court.
But
the
listen,
difference with R. Kelly's thing is, look,
he had a video.
No, it's
That's one for sure.
It's that, and also like
You see the video?
the parents
Yeah,
want to press
I see
start.
the video back in the days when they had line way up. I see that fuck. I see that fuck.
You download something wrong.
I don't know, but I see it. And I was like, what the fuck? This bitch, this a little bitch for true, like a big woman.
But
In my mind, I was young then too, though. But I check in like, no, go through.
And the thing is with that is like the parents, now I know why, because I didn't know the whole story. But the parents didn't want to press charges. There's a bunch of reasons why R. Kelly walked out of that situation.
Yeah.
Whereas Michael Jackson, they were fucking going in. They were legit.
Honestly, like that's one similarity though between the two of them. There was a lot of nonsense that happened in both cases.
True.
Like in R. Kelly own, like you say, 100%. The main thing is who are you going to charge if the person who's supposedly the victim saying that's not me? If I come out and say that's not me on the tape, the 14-year-old who he supposedly was peeing on. If she come out and say that's not me, and she not trying to press no charges, the entire case is gonna fall apart.
Even the parents didn't want to press charges. So
Exactly,
that's like,
because what parent wants it to be like, oh, yo, your daughter, who's now the world knows her name because of this tape and because she was affiliated with her life basically, she forever known, even though we don't know her name, she's still the P girl.
But listen,
Like,
she lucky they didn't know she name, but
and
they don't go look for her now.
But
I'm telling you. Social
we
media?
know who she is. Like at this point, especially with a documentary, they got the coach, they got her friend, they got everybody who could potentially identify this chick.
Yeah, you could
to
put
say,
together
yo,
pieces.
it was this chick. If you know these people, like we not gonna know who she is.
We don't
But I
know
mean,
who
like the people who close to her, who maybe over there in Chicago and things like that, they know who she is. She like at this point she can't hide no more. But the case falls apart if you don't got nobody pressing charges. Who was supposedly the victim? If they're not even trying to press charges because of these reasons, because you got a 14-year-old person in this case, the case gonna fall apart. That to me doesn't mean man is innocent, especially because like you said, we seen the tape and shit. I wasn't one of them, but I mean we seen the tape. People seen the
when I
tape.
was
It's
young.
out there.
But yeah, I see it.
Yeah, but when I was young, but
I was never into
Michael
peeing on
Jackson?
anybody, so I was like, nah.
But like he said, I think I found it by mistake. Because LimeWire, dog. No real talk. Because LimeWire back in the days, but listen, you used to find shit,
I ain't
right?
gonna lie to you. I was trying to download porn.
You used to find
And then
shit.
I just happened to find the wrong one.
Yeah, I think that was the play too. I ain't gonna lie to you. That could have been the
That's not
play.
exactly what you were looking for.
Yeah, no, I didn't get what I was looking for. That was a
Back in them
problem.
days, hey, the man said download it. Hey, the man bring me back, boy.
How much viruses you put on your computer from LimeWire?
We man used to download anything, stupid. Just get internet, don't download anything,
Yo,
dog.
LimeWire was legit the herpes of computers.
Yeah,
Listen,
but-
it
Wait,
used to
LimeWire
work,
kill a
though.
lot of computers.
It used to work.
It used to work.
That shit had me having all the music, nigga. You crazy? That was iTunes and Spotify back in the days. Stop playing.
Yeah, but
But the main
Instrumentals,
difference-
everything.
The main difference with the Michael Jackson one is homie dead.
That too.
To me, I
Don't speak ill of
understand
them.
the mute R. Kelly. I understand why you don't want to listen to his music. Cause like we say, he's still doing the same shit. And if you listening to his
Yeah.
music, that
Why
allows
you
him
wait
to
till
continue
homie
doing the
dead?
same shit.
Yeah.
But with Michael Jackson, is like, so if I stream his music, it supports what? The person that's dead? That cannot be molesting little boys, supposedly, if he even did it in the first place? Is okay, yeah, and it funds the estate. So what? We like the music. We all like the music. I think that's the one part we all agree
But-
that Michael Jackson's
But
music was great.
I think it's a
mean, it's
different. I think they got another difference.
revolutionary.
They got another difference between it if you look at more musically wise. While Michael Jackson did have some sexual music, it was more like dance. R. Kelly,
He wasn't
now-
singing about little chicks.
Yeah, R.
about
Kelly.
little
No,
boys.
if you have to
No.
go and think back like
Maybe
songs.
save We Are the World, We Are the Children. Maybe that
Yeah,
one.
but you
but-
see that there was still that one song.
Yeah, but-
You Are Not Alone that R. Kelly wrote for Michael
Yeah.
Jackson.
Listen.
That was
Yeah.
be inspired by some chick
you see
who was
now-
going through her abortion or who lost a child or had a miscarriage.
I mean, the only
It's kind of funny that
only
I don't
little-
even want-
That they tied
yeah,
together.
yeah, yeah.
the only little 10 song Michael.
I ain't know
MJ
about
got
it, but
what,
to
Billie
me-
Jean.
To me, Michael Jackson music innocent, but I know why.
Why?
I had to hear Michael Jackson
Billie
and be
Jean,
like,
the lyrics for Billie Jean a little shady, you know.
yeah.
Just a little shady. Just a little
Who's
shady.
Annie? Who's Annie? And is she okay?
Why are you going deep?
Yeah, why you ask? Yo, that's another thing we was
Honestly, I think
asking.
Annie's a parrot now, but anyway.
Yeah, that's it. Who's Annie and why you
Parrot.
asking is she okay?
Why would Annie be a parrot?
Because she flew out the cage, and that's why you're asking if Annie okay.
She flowed the cage? That was
Yeah,
part of the lyrics?
No,
No.
that's my assumption of it.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Okay. The man does do this in real life.
Okay.
No, but that's the thing. R.Kelly is completely different. When you think back at the songs and you have to like watch the documentary and you see this man there taking little girls and then this man coming up with songs age ain't nothing about number.
No, but listen, I didn't like the man from Sister Ali and shit, but
R.Kelly deserves everything that's coming to him right now. But the whole Michael Jackson shit.
So are you really believe Michael Jackson didn't do it?
No.
But I don't know what the fuck Michael Jackson do, what he ain't do.
I want proof.
All I know, they ain't proof shit. They give me proof. Saying shit I say that. People come forth now kind of thing.
The only reason
I ain't think nobody come forward with
Michael Jackson is because Michael Jackson is a weird motherfucker.
The only thing with Michael Jackson,
he's weird, and that's why he's an easy target.
Father used to mash him up that way.
Yeah, that's
why he used to more than mash him.
Father used to mash him up that.
He's gone to superstardom.
Telling you that gonna fuck with you.
Mash up BT Crease.
Telling you, Father mash the man so much, man turn white. And I don't know about it.
Hey, technically, it's a skin condition.
Bye.
I never see it developing. I know people with that shit. I know people like that. I remember we had a teacher in MPC.
History teacher.
Okay.
And she had spots, you know, it was like you could see it's partial.
Fine,
I ain't disagreeing with you.
Oh, take me back, boy. Sell.
What's the other man?
She was the
Sammy
Vries,
Sosa?
It was the Vries, no?
No, boy. I forget she name.
I think
She had a classroom next to Penning.
Yeah, the history teacher, but apparently she was at the Vries, yeah. Man. I feel like we having two conversations.
Yeah,
Sammy Sosa looks like a damn fool.
Sammy Sosa's a mess.
You look like a damn fool.
Look, I don't know who helped Michael Jackson, but Sammy Sosa did not get the right person to help him.
He ain't got no Michael Jackson money. He got money, but he ain't got Michael Jackson.
Yo, I was listening to an interview, The Breakfast Club, when this
Uncle
man...
Ruckus.
No, okay, no. That's something
I wanted to watch that, but I didn't get to see it. I wanted to watch it. I didn't see it.
We get to that. We get to that.
Talking about vitiligo.
But no, are you realize how much money Michael Jackson had?
Dog,
this man
this
owned the part for Sony, no,
crazy.
The amount of masters he owned the Beatles catalog and all kind of crazy shit at one point.
If you look back at all the catalog, and that's not
Michael
only music, that's movies too, no.
Michael was
movies too. This man had rights to
like soundtrack from being having shares in Sony. Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
This man was sitting on guap. That's why they try to kill. Well, I mean, that's what the conspiracy theory is. But, they try to kill him.
Yeah. But he said he was sitting on guap. Of course, he was sitting on guap. This man was big. This man was Drake way before Drake. Yep. Way before Beyonce.
Triller. I mean, count how many times they went platinum.
Michael Jackson is on his own platform. Nobody reached Michael Jackson status.
If I remember correctly, Triller was something like 52 times platinum or some ridiculous number like that.
52 times platinum?
Like 52.
52 million? Like for what?
Most man struggling to get gold.
Yeah.
This man went platinum 52 times.
But the thing is, this man was an innovator. Right, look, what this man did basically was create, like, everybody had like their own schnick within the industry, but he created a persona. Like, he was the first person to like legit, okay, we're not just gonna make a music video, we're going to make a fucking movie.
Oh shit, yeah.
Like, people, his music videos were in fucking theaters. People,
let's not. Okay, that is true, but let's not take away from the ones that he got inspiration from, like the James Browns.
Yeah, James Brown is my nigga.
That's where he.
James Brown is
if you look at, especially where performance is concerned, if you look back at those things, Michael Jackson is now. I wouldn't say a carbon copy, because that would literally mean he's the exact same thing, but he definitely has the foundation.
He got definitely
from James. James Brown, definitely.
For sure. But the difference still is like, James Brown still had that whole band / singer / interaction with, like, he would dance, but he would still involve, he band with the crowd and everything.
But you wouldn't say MJ
But Michael Jackson, like, every song had a choreography, dog. When you could just look at how a show would start, and you would exactly know, okay, this song coming right now. Like, it was like a theater. You're going to see a show. Like, this man, the amount of money he used to put in his shows, like, he would lose, like, he would go on tour and lose money.
Because he wanted the show be so extravagant.
Exactly. Like, there's a different work ethic with this man when it comes to his music.
That I used to hear, but still, I don't know. Because this is a question he was asking me for, Sharp. That was asking if you could separate the art from the artist. Like, for instance, you would still listen to R. Kelly?
I can't.
But I would say nah, but because that the man doing fuck with for real.
Okay, so because you're finals, you know all that, you can't think to it. So
if the song come on, I know the song, alright, I know the song, but I ain't gonna go my way to see. Yeah, but
you know the thing is with R. Kelly, like his songs, some of his songs talk about the fuckery he was doing.
That's what they're saying too,
and that's the fuck up part of it. Because now I cannot separate the art from the artist, because the art talking about the fuckery so now the artist was doing. So
okay,
it's like
cool. That make a lot of sense. So now, but for instance, so now if you have to find out clues or instances in the Michael Jackson case was true, you think Michael Jackson's stardom power is great to get past it?
Nah, I think they can't not when you're touching a little children. Because
that's my
R. Kelly do the same fuck.
That's my sentiments as well.
So that's if the Michael shit true, me as a man who got fucking children, I can't support you like that.
But then look at what you say. Look at what you said earlier, Sha. You said the man he fuck. He went court. He never really hear nothing about it again. R. Kelly
keep doing it. That's how we know that you into that fuck, dog. That's how we know you into that shit.
Then everybody should be doing the same, to quote unquote, with Michael if it come out to be true.
But listen, at least the best thing about it is if they decide they ain't fucking with Mike no more, Mike done gone, Mike ain't gonna give a fuck. Yeah. Mike don't give a shit.
And honestly,
that's my biggest reason why I feel like it's nonsense from the jump.
It's nonsense from the jump.
Boycott the man music who's dead.
What
the fuck is the goal? What is the goal?
Because I tell you in the beginning, I tell you that's the wave that everybody's doing now.
If Sony ain't getting money from Michael Jackson music, I kinda happy though.
R. Kelly, I could understand. The man can still be brought to justice.
He's still alive. The reason that Michael Jackson died now.
His demise.
What you said that?
They hired a doctor.
No.
I don't know. I don't know.
So I was like, okay, I was going with that.
I know they had the whole fuck with the doctor. So I was like, okay, cool. Maybe that was
I just fuck with it. I just know a little fact, so I just play with the facts.
After the last Michael Jackson album, they basically did everything possible for Michael Jackson not to be able to A, make music anymore, B, put out his albums. Like they was stifling every fucking thing.
But they doing
all of that is why people say, yo, the man had no. That's why he like labeled his last tour and stuff. This is it. Got the man knew this was it.
But listen, I don't believe. But listen, and that boy in that tax bracket and you making them kind of monies, things going on. Not money, not them monies. We making them kind of monies and think we don't know what the fuck to be going on them sides. That them man put no hits and thing on each other. We don't know that. We broke niggas in the bottom of the fucking barrel.
I mean, there's enough rumors about that regarding different people and certain mysterious deaths.
How the man say that is right? No, that tax bracket, that's a whole different life up there.
That whole different thing that these people them don't surround themselves with us peasants.
Just the other day I was seeing a video that somebody was looking
shit going on and we know.
And the man wanted a regular experience, so the man basically rented out a supermarket and had like fake like actors more or less go and pretend to be in the store so you can have a normal experience going to a supermarket. Like you buy out the place so it empty, so no paparazzi and shit coming into you, and it just got random people.
Michael just
talking to them, and
but then okay.
Michael just had to go in the hole and get some goons. But
wait.
Get some goons with a couple guns. Get a couple guns. We got your back, man.
I don't want that.
So you're saying that Michael was like T.I. if he had that whole arsenal and he
listen, I see
like
the funniest shit ever on one of them YouTube videos with a partner. I think he joking though. The man said Michael Jackson was a GD. He was a gangster disciple. He see Michael Jackson roll on people and think Michael Jackson had a strap on him, all type of shit. That was laughing, but I know it's probably some fuck. But that's what he had to been doing. Then he would have lived a normal fucking life.
I can't see a man namely he try a blanket and roll around with a gun.
That's a dangerous part. That's a dangerous part there, dog. The man son named Blanket and thing. You wouldn't expect him to be rolling around with a piece on him, dog. Disrespect the man come fine. Most time you checking like what? This nigga.
But Prince was supposedly a G2.
That's why Prince probably had a more normal life. Tell me. Prince was a gangster, dog.
This man, his name was a sign, dog.
Who that?
To tell you.
Yeah, Prince, the man changing name to the symbol at the point in time.
What?
Yeah. How do you pronounce that?
It was some protest because a label had owned his name, the copyright or whatever to his name, and he had changed it to a symbol. And I don't know what I think it was the love symbol or some shit like that. He had changed it to. But
Prince so cool too. But all I know is when I was young, I always thought he was gay.
Me too.
Yeah.
I still think so too.
I think the man was.
The man was a
He
bicycle.
ain't make but the man ain't used to pull bitches. I know how. Them man used to do it.
But you hear them.
They could trade pants and
no
stuff.
homo, but you hear them man voices that.
But yeah, I think them man used to. But them man used to just. I don't know. But
if you could have sing
by just talking that,
if you could have sing like that, but
them man was smooth. But that was it. Them man was just smooth. That.
But
Them man was
true,
well kept niggas. Light skin niggas, even though Mike Force himself. Them man was just real light skin niggas, dog. Well kept. You know what I mean?
Drake before Drake.
Drake before fucking Drake, dog. So it's like, hey, you gonna understand, but then them man used to move. Them man move, iffy.
But when you, I guess how you call it, for lack of a better term, openly sexual, woman like that whole sensitivity type thing, no?
I know, but I know in my world you can't go tell no girl about you openly sexual. I know.
What does that even mean?
Dog,
first of all,
look here. I just say, woman is always ball about how man could go wrong and fuck everybody and do whatever they could do. I'd be like, yo, I don't know. I could go fuck with a girl and then come back and say, yeah, I want that. I want come back to man. And nobody gonna judge you. A man can never go do that. He can't go double over then, but he coming back. He coming back. He ain't got no coming back, G.
Insecure did a whole episode on that shit.
Ain't gonna say you can't go tell no girl about I openly sexual. Cause that just song like it might to me it sound like you're bisexual if you're saying that. And in a man's world, if you're bisexual too.
I thought openly sexual. Oh no, that's open relationship. Never mind, dog.
Openly sexual to me just means you open to anything.
Yeah.
Anything that concerns.
Yeah.
Anything got to do with sexual behavior, no matter what it is, besides maybe animal or whatever, you do any fucking thing.
They have those, but again, like you were saying, is that tax bracket. When you hit up in them tax brackets, sexuality don't mean nothing to you. Money is everything.
That would tell that why everybody coming up with these things now. That you see the man say Terry Crews, the big buff man. No? Man had some going on, some white man touchy cock. White man got more money than him. So he know what to do. Now when the bitches them come out talking about, yeah, he touched me, he come out say, yeah, but he touched me too. Shaking like you're a big man like you, dog.
Okay, that, and it's fuck up because it is a double standard, but
it's not because you a man, how you let another man touch you and come ball bucket years
but
after. You wasn't a child.
I feel you on that, dog. I don't really understand.
Actually, it's the same reason. It's the same thing for the females. It's literally the exact same thing. Like you just said,
this man,
homie was rich. Homie's the dude that got power. He got a power.
It wasn't just he was rich. This man,
powerful person with influence
within the industry. Like, you want a movie to be made? He was one of those guys that would like, okay,
you gotta go through him.
Yeah, and if he say you blacklisted, you legit blacklisted.
See, and
look, I'm to Monique.
And this is why exactly I wouldn't want my children to be in entertainment, because it seems like I lie.
The open sexual thing is in entertainment, but
that for sure. Them
man got the open sexual shit going on up the other.
I was gonna make a false statement. I say it is happening only in the entertainment industry, and that's not true because it's happening a lot in the business world.
The thing is,
it don't be broadcasted as much.
The thing is with the entertainment industry, it's often more. You don't have an HR department. Like on a set for a movie and stuff like that, is a lot of situations where you don't have infrastructure and shit like that, so it might be more rampant because people don't got nobody to report to. If your chick at Primark or something, then she could report it to HR. There is an existing department if you're working at some kind of corporate job and shit like that. Not to say that they always listen or do something with the complaints and all of that.
At least an option, at least.
Yeah, it at least exists. For a lot of people, that's what the Me Too movement for a lot of people is about. It's like, yo, we don't know where to go. We're working on this movie. There is no HR department because it's just us, the director, the cast, we on set shooting. And like, that's what it is. Music videos and different
comes up and grab my dick. And then I'm like, yo, what the fuck should I do?
Yeah.
Box him in the fucking throat.
That's what you had to do as a big man. That's what I say. He was not a child. Why he coming with that story like he was a child talking about he get touched? He's a big man. A big buff man.
The man want to walk that. The man trying to maintain, the man trying to keep his head down and maintain.
Oh, yeah. But then, boy, look, you gotta go sleep. You gotta go sleep. You gotta go sleep thinking about that fuck every night. You gotta go sleep.
But okay, let me play devil's advocate then. Cool. We saying, me and you saying that you're a man, why you and just, take it up. But then on the flip side, is it not manly to take one for the team for your family.
But
look here, like
If we going in that direction,
same family, but that same family is who you gotta go home and go see. You gonna go your face long. Them man, know you just get a cock touch from an old fucking wife. Man. You come in there, your face fucking long. You want to fuck your wife want to know what wrong with you. You can't tell her, but this is what going on. Fucking crazy.
So you don't tell her nothing. So
you can't leave it happen. That's why you have the box out of man. Then you go inside the house because say, "By you know what happened to me today." But this man try to touch my cock by hitting bam. She'll be like, "Good job."
But then look, you get blackballed. You can't work in your industry no more. You can't feed your family. Then what?
Yeah. That's when that's where he make that choice. That's where he make that fucking choice.
Is it not more manly to be like, yeah, I go take care of my family and
he make that choice.
You know, in that situation, there is no right or wrong.
What?
Listen. In that situation, like whatever decision he made was the right decision.
For him, yeah, that's what they make you choice.
It's very hard to judge. It's very hard to judge his decision.
That makes sense.
Yeah. That makes sense. He had a lot of balls to come out and say that happened for true.
Yeah.
So I was he.
So he was like, fuck the job. Fuck Hollywood.
Bye, look here, bye.
I think I would have to say that, no.
You would have to say fuck your job?
I would have to say fuck Hollywood. Because my first reaction would be to hit.
But yeah, I tell you, that's what I from the beginning. That he could have never let that happen.
My question is, like, what I wanted to ask when he came out was like, yo, what was going on? First of all, for you cock to be out in the open, people just walking in, seeing you naked and shit. First of all. Second of all, when you see someone approaching you, right? But it's like,
was he naked?
Like,
I didn't think he was naked. That way you lose me a little bit. I didn't think he was naked. That man was like by a fucking show or something, like a ceremony or some shit. And the white man, he said the white man just come hail him up. Like, yeah, and touchy fucking cock.
We're close on the thing.
Yeah.
It doesn't make it better.
But listen, that don't make nothing. It just, how the fuck the man do that to you? And you know what I mean? You buy look. Yeah, but then it all boils down to the whole R. Kelly, Michael Jackson, and everybody just be doing the fucking thing in that industry. Mm-hmm. And then shit does happen, and then everybody gonna come forward. Now is when we have the whole everybody coming forward. This is what happened, that's what happened. This person's a bad person, don't listen to the music no more. And it happening to rappers as well.
I find it weird that
rappers is just jail.
Yeah.
And dead.
Yeah.
I find it weird that nobody in the WWE or something came out yet. Like,
why you went there about this?
I don't know. It just came into my...
Like,
cause like, I don't know. There's so much drugs and shit happening there. Like back in the day.
But
true.
Right?
I guess like,
everything them WWE man, them probably know how to hold it down. That's it. Vince McMahon.
I was just gonna say, if Vince McMahon,
he ain't worrying about that man. He said, "By the man how to hold it down, but we train them man good."
But I
honestly thinking about it, I wouldn't be surprised if they got all kind of domestic abuse cases. Cause can't be there is some of that.
But they had a partner who wrestled, who done off himself and done off his family.
Yeah.
They got Hulk Hogan.
Wait for those of us who not familiar with wrestling.
Chris Benoit had killed his family and himself.
That
was a while back when I still used to watch wrestling.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
The man killed his family and then killed his
The man was supposed to come to the show. The man never showed up, and then a couple of weeks later they just say, "Yeah, this man." Family issues and things, and let me go Google this and see what's going on.
Yeah, I can't mean like I don't remember if his own was anything related to that, but Eddie Guerrero was one who had died as well. I don't remember if it was
I think he had died from like cardiac arrest or some shit like that.
But like steroids for how buff all of these wrestlers. Like when you look at a dude like Randy Orton and some Bobby Lashley, some of the man that was in there. He a next one.
That nigga was big, but
like all of these man on steroids. John Cena.
Brock Lesnar
I think he naturally big.
Naturally big.
Who, this man?
Yeah, this man, and he like Eastern European.
This man is fighting UFC.
Yeah, but he looks so.
I know.
With that fucking
haircut. And he was before then. He was way before then.
Fucking
like, for you to be that big, maintain that type of movement and speed, like it can't be on steroids. Like this man is just naturally big.
Yeah, I think this man just this.
I know for sure there's a lot of steroids going on in that. I can't say for sure Brock Lesnar. I can't say I don't know. I don't have no facts on Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, in sports, boxing
in
is
WWE
the same
in particular. Sports, certain sports, I feel like it's harder because, you know, there's all the drug tests and stuff, but the WWE, it wouldn't surprise me if they have them, but it's not really a sport.
It's entertainment.
Exactly.
That's why
it's not competition.
Exactly.
WWF
And that's why
anymore for a reason.
Yeah, true. We have to call it an entertainment instead of federation. Gotta realize it's all fake. But
well,
all of that's why I feel like steroids is definitely a big thing there. Cause like it's a lot of those bodies is more for show than practical use and thing. Like,
you think The Rock used steroids?
Yes, at one point in time, I believe so.
But he's bigger now than what he used to be. In wrestling, he wasn't big.
He got more money now to get a better roids.
When you looked at The Rock back in the day,
this man the better roids now.
This man wasn't looking
and
that
he gotta take no drug test.
He had a premium.
He gotta take no drug test now. He as an actor.
There were certain wrestlers that did not look they were on roids. But The Rock back in the day was not one of those.
But that was a good point there as well.
He wasn't at no roids. He wasn't at no roids.
Rikishi was a mess.
That man,
Rikishi was a mess.
That man, I am making me surprised I can remember some of these.
Wrestling was a joke.
It was a joke. I stopped watching it in primary school. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I stopped watching it when Stone Cold stopped coming. What's the old reason I was watching it?
You're right.
Stone Cold.
I was an angry kid growing up, and I wish I could have healed up my teachers the way he was healing up his boss. So I was venting through that.
Okay, you living vicariously through Stone Cold.
Yeah.
But I used to literally, no lie, I Stone Cold stand up and real life. Hot my ass on the floor, but you get it. By real talk, and no cap at all.
I feel like we all did that at some point.
But
I know I try RKO somebody.
But this was a real fight, dude. It was a real fucking thing, dog. I just come and stand them out and where, bam, fight done. Yeah.
See, like joking around.
No, they ain't not joking around, dog. I tell you, dog, it was me.
Man, I had a real life practice.
I know if I man no Sylvester and CPU.
Yeah.
Me and them man was staying with when I was younger, way younger, I used to line with them man a lot. So them man I had a hotel with man pull up. We were kids, dog. You check? And some pan I wanted to roll on Sylvester, dog. You check? I remember about some girl. And I check in that a French pan who was a tourist, but he can't talk English, so he cussing us and he moving like he catch us in the back some way. I just say by stuff the talk. Poop, poop, that man say, are you? The pan on the fucking gun holding his throat, I checking like I do it good. I do it good. And so he was gone that. And then I check in like, yeah. That was watching wrestling days for me. I was captivated by that fuck, you know, like.
Right. Well, you can't say it. They help you in life.
Yeah. I remember that. I time about wrestling just made me remember that shit, dog.
But we super off topic.
But
that been going on a long time.
Okay, so let me think of something.
That been going on a long time.
Like, you come here to talk about your music and all of these things.
Yeah.
What is you got coming for the people there?
I got a project coming next
You have a
month.
name?
Yeah, Dailon. Still Dailon. You check? Dailon gonna come and then it's gonna be different than how it was. Good thing, you know. Like I was explaining previously. I went back, I switched some things, I add shit to it. I thinking about splitting it actually, because what I got for it is like
how much tracks you got? So?
I got like 10. For me, that's a lot.
You check the camera out.
Yeah.
Good looking out.
My bad. I said that a while ago, but I was kind of hoping one hour you would see it and say something, but I mean, like, I didn't want to interrupt it. Anyway, continue.
But yeah, so I got like 10 tracks for that, like solid, what I could say, that could go on it. I got way more than that, because like you said, I be working and I don't ever really put out shit. So I had to be sitting on a lot of shit. I could always extend it if I want, but what I'm thinking about is basically concentrating what is the vibe, and then putting that, and then what's another vibe. I kind of like,
else.
Yeah, not really say it for something else, but like not really a Dailon 0.5, you know what I mean? Something like that, 1.5 or some shit like that. Where it's like Dailon, but like a different part of it.
But I confused on the title. Dailon?
Yeah, Dailon.
Like die alone?
Yeah, you could say that. Yeah.
So what actually supposed to be then?
Yeah.
Okay, if we could sit out there, what's the actual...
Basically,
what would you say? If we could say that, what would you
die
say?
alone, not die alone. Die alone is just fucking, that just too...
Sound sad.
Yeah, it's just die alone, dog. It's just meaning you do everything on your own. You know what I mean? It's basically just me, you know, like die alone. Like, you know, sometimes it be like, fuck everybody, it's like die alone, dog. You check, meaning like, in the sense of my music, I doing everything on my own, dog.
Yo, I'm glad you asked that question. Can't I just sit here and be ignorant? I wasn't gonna ask it.
But yeah, I had to basically do everything on my own. So I just brand. That's just like part of a little branding I have.
So that like the cartel for you then?
Yeah, you consider.
Do you see
consider
that?
because it's gonna become like a series. Yeah, it's gonna be like I see it as being like a series. I see it as being like something that, you know, so people can know me for. Like, yeah, this man has be doing the Dilo and shit.
Okay.
Check.
Okay.
It ain't really no negative, sad shit. It's just basically, you know, you doing your own shit. You doing everything on your own. You're alone. You check. You're alone till you go, dog. So. And then that is it, dog. Because I recording, I write my own music, I record my own music, I engineer my own music. Even though I feel like I could be better at that, I could get somebody to do that. But sometimes when you're doing that, I've been through that already, sending vocals and doing all that shit. It never to come back how I want it. So I just say back and just go out the shit alone.
To me, the best thing with that engineering, where that's concerned, is sit with the engineer. Cause like the sending or the vocals thing, I feel like that's just always a hassle because like you can't properly discuss why exactly. Yeah.
Time consuming. Ain't as efficient as like actually being.
If it's possible, sit with the engineer in the studio. But I mean, for me, I've been engineering all my own shit, so it's like I kind of don't get used to that process of just doing shit solo. So I can't blame you at all.
But look, it's just you just realize sometimes, but sometimes as a creative entity or whatever it is you want to call yourself, sometimes it's better when you have complete control, because if you use that type of person, then if you somebody who like, you know, like even in school sometimes you got people who like to work in groups and you got people who like to work alone. I is one of the people who like to work alone. I can't work with somebody, but
you gotta find the right person to work.
You gotta find the right person to fucking work with. And Magic was my dog. He could have worked me. He could have sit on and engineer a track when he was in SM. But this man up here years. This man up here more than 10 years, I think. And that's where I started sending vocals. And he used to do it good. But then it always just be like, but yeah. Then this man had a time. This man ended up being busy and shit. And I would be waiting on a track. And I'd be like, let me just do it myself. I kind of know a little my way around a recording program.
Right, that's the only way to learn. Just start. Yeah, start off somewhere.
The one thing with that, at some point, I feel like we all need to figure out like what it is specifically that we like the most about it. Cause I feel like that's what most of us start out in a sense where you start making music, recording yourself, maybe making beats or something. Cause not all of us broke, dog. Let's keep it 100. All of us on St. Martin making music, rapping in particular.
All of us broke.
We all broke. None of us ain't figured out the magic way to decide like, okay, this is how you be successful. This is how you make it in the rap game as a St. Martin rapper. Ain't nobody made it yet.
But listen, nobody make it. Nobody ain't close to making it. And that's but
lucky for us. Rapper, period.
Luckily for us, we got.
It depends what you count as a Caribbean rapper.
But you know a big rapper from the Caribbean other than
it depends what you count as a. That's why I say it depends. Because there's enough rappers who have Caribbean ancestry, Caribbean family and stuff in the States.
Jim Jones, like
from Busta Rhymes and shit. Jamaican family,
like Jim Jones. Born and raised in the Caribbean.
Tory got some Curacao parents, like Tory Lanez. He mother or father. He mother or father from Curacao. Someone I forget which one, but depend. That was it. Depend on what you count.
Well, that doesn't mean born and raised on the island.
But City probably the closest.
Not when. Yeah, you see that was in my head as well. I can't think of nobody else other than soca and dancehall. That's what the Caribbean known for.
Soca and dancehall, but they got
also
all Caribbean at least because they got
that's true. Well, we are saying it's true. I ain't think it ever had anybody who was like born and raised in the Caribbean.
That's why it's like
only fucking Rihanna, dog, and that ain't rap. Only Rihanna, dog, is a person who I see like they pick you up out of the Caribbean and you blow the fuck up.
That's true.
Yeah, dog. That's the only one.
I agree with what Dollar G was saying. Is like, yo, a lot of some man need to humble themselves and work together. In the sense, is like, yo, none of us ain't nowhere.
But that ain't just
and we're not gonna get nowhere if we can't trying to compete with each other. Not to say that we shouldn't. Like, competition to me is healthy. It breeds like steel sharpens steel, as they say. Because of that competition, the best will rise to the top and stuff like that. So to me, all of that is good. But we need to work together more. Shit like this, you got a project, we here to promote your shit because it's like, to me, if you win, if you get a win, if you make it, I benefit as well. You putting St. Martin on, if whoever is the first to make it,
that's not only the hip hop industry, that's St. Martin period.
Yeah, you breaking down doors for the next person to come through. Whoever it is that make it.
As in every industry on that island that needs to be happening in everything.
Everybody getting soca, that's a thing. Everybody
See
going
General on the Soca wave now?
General on the Soca wave?
I ain't gonna lie.
The man drop a Soca track. I ain't hear
General,
it.
yeah, yo.
But he didn't diss man them in the thing saying man going
Okay,
Soca.
cool.
But people
Let's get into this then.
Like the thing is, like, I don't know if y'all noticed
I
the
forget
trend,
about that.
but
I tell you,
Soca
it's a
is growing
disease.
though.
I know.
It's a
growing.
disease.
Yeah.
We been knowing it.
The man
Malo.
says a disease. Oh fuck.
Yeah, dog. Everybody going to that fuck. Everybody catching that fuck, dog. Everybody. You know how much man I know who used to rap that doing soca, dog? You know how much man I go on a list. I go on a list,
I
dog.
see Versal and Cultivate talking about ourselves.
Bye. Listen, I watched
out
that
Cultivate.
yesterday because somebody put me onto that yesterday because I tell them I'm going on a podcast from some man. I'm like, which one? I checking like, you got more than one?
Bye.
Cultivate, let her
That man
finish.
in SM doing it. I checking like, okay, let me see.
As far as we know, they're the only one in SM that doing it. Up here, they got
Say less sis.
Celestis with two
Lisa and Shanika.
yeah, from two girls from St. Martin, and then
I want to
us.
go on a podcast with girls too, yeah. That should be interesting. I had to watch Lip Service, Angela Yee.
Really?
But
I feel like that shit trash. Like.
I had to watch it because I want to hear how these women talk. Because they ratchet.
and to me, that's why I don't watch it. Cause like the only thing y'all is talk about is nothing of substance. Is literally
That's true. That's why like I ain't gonna say I just watch it. Like I just go back and watch it. But sometimes I gonna come
and then when it
across
pop up,
and then they gonna got somebody who had a fuck and be like, "Why me? What they asking this fucking man?"
But that's why I just watched to let her finish. So they got Cultivate, and under the same, I guess, production company, they have.
Yeah, I
like,
see them have some
woman,
names
girls,
with girls. Yeah.
women. I just watch. They got some.
I watch let her finish. I watch. I still gotta listen to the Say Less Sis, the one from Lisa and Shanika them. I still gotta listen to that one.
It's
I
just
got to listen to the whole thing. I listen to half of it, but I just not constantly, but every time they bring it out, I just check let her finish.
I just support
all
the little
this,
shit.
man.
Yeah, I just
support
support
all
the
this,
shit.
man.
Not gonna lie, especially people who doing things like this.
Podcasts. I don't have the time now. That's the thing. Podcasts are long.
But
The only ones I just listen to regularly
ones
is
are
Joe,
play that
Joe Budden and
Good
Joe
ones are
Joe
long.
Budden and
the
Joe
thing.
Rogan.
And and that's the issue. And that's the issue.
Good
we
ones
had.
are long.
That's the issue we had with this podcast in general because the
Nobody
thing is,
want to tune in for
podcast. We didn't listen to
I had to
podcasts.
tune in,
You check. But the thing is, a lot of people, I guess you could say our target audience, still got
Some
that
man
short that's not mainframe.
That Instagram mind span.
Yeah, it's that. So that their attention span is that they want quick something, you check. So for us, that's gonna take a little bit of time because we legit to be here for a good like hour and a half sometimes talking shit.
The one of the
That's the
latest
shit that is what I like. That yo, my favorite podcast is 85 South Show.
Yo, that
My
man,
favorite
I listen
shit
to it a couple
on
days.
the
that man
internet.
is fool. But you know what? You know what it is? I don't like the fact that it's called himself a podcast because that legit to be like a fucking show.
Oh
Jack.
yeah.
And
No,
no. I find there's
But it used to be like this at a point in time.
But that's the thing. That's the
You
thing
check?
too.
now
That's
they're taking it on the
They
road.
taking it on the road. Them man live. Them man walking on the
doing
little
the little
comedy.
stand-up and the-
Yeah, that shit sick.
Yo, DC, all three of them is fools.
Yeah, that Los, my dad, that Carlos. These niggas crazy.
By Chico that
Chico
have me
Bean.
dying.
I advise
dog.
anybody who ain't checked that yet to check
Yeah,
that shit.
85
No,
South Show.
Yeah,
that fuck is. If you like stand up and shit like that,
But yeah.
don't fuck with that. Dog. You turn on, you give you a good 2 hours, and man, them there talking
You
shit.
ever listen to Brilliant Idiots?
Of course. Dog, I live on YouTube.
Brilliant
dog.
idiots. Fucking Andrew Schultz and he whack ass.
Yeah, he whack though. No lie. He just
Like I stopped watching that shit so
he whack,
long
yeah,
because
he whack,
Andrew's
he whack.
I don't
it's
give a
only
shit.
Charlemagne and Andrew, and
I could be the only
Andrew's
one.
a terrible dude.
I fucks with Andrew.
I had to fuck with him with certain things.
He certain
honest,
things
blunt.
he really wild.
honest.
He really
Certain
wild.
things he just checking like he ain't checking what he's saying.
But
dog.
I
Talk
fucks-
too
I-
fast.
He's
but that's why I
contrarian
fucks
for the
with-
sake of being contrarian most of the time. Like Andrew don't believe half of what has come out of him, but he just want to be anti against this shit just for the sake of being anti and against this shit.
Yeah, but to a certain extent, I see what you mean with
certain
that.
things I feel like yes he does actually believe what he's, but a lot of things is like you just want to be the edgy, the kind of against whatever the main people thinking, and it's like when you really get into your reasoning, it's like nothing solid, nothing actual that you basing this opinion on, and you're going so ham speaking so like
But at the same time, you have to put it in your head, the man's a comedian. So like a lot of it is trolling at the same time. That's what I believe at least. That's why.
And that's why at a certain point I just get rid of. If you a troll, I get rid of you at a certain point in time. If I know that you just like to say things for the sake of saying things and you don't really care or think about what it is you're saying, at a certain point I stop listening because that's not a real opinion. What the fuck am I gonna do with a troll opinion?
Yeah, I feel you. What you just subscribe on YouTube. You just check like aliens and conspiracy theories.
But listen, YouTube just.
I'm gonna put you on the next podcast. Then check out Mysterious Universe.
Okay, who that with?
There's two white panels from Australia, but they just go in to everything.
All the conspiracies.
Everything.
I like to watch shit like that,
but the thing is, the man just go through it from a factual standpoint.
Okay, yeah.
So
that's kind of why I like Joe Rogan.
The man to read the books. The man to read the books, do their research, go online, have interviews with the people self, and then be like, all right, look, this is the story. This is what happened. You could believe it if you want.
Yeah.
And that's why some of the shit is here on our podcast is ridiculous, but
Another podcast you all have to subscribe to. They currently removed it from YouTube, but it's a really good one.
So how we gonna subscribe to it?
Valid question.
Maybe Spotify.
You have to go. No, they block
it everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Shit.
What kind of shit?
So you have them. Who this from? He have them.
What kind of shit you put him on?
He downloaded the episodes
by Alex Jones. I'm just kidding, dog. Don't listen to them.
Nah, but honestly, can you mention that was literally the last Joe Rogan podcast I watched, and that fuck was 5 hours, dog.
Yeah.
The entire conversation was 4 hours and 40 minutes, dog. And I was like,
honestly,
it was entertaining.
40% of it
should
was
be.
A man just yelling.
It should be, dog. If niggas go sit down and talk for 5 hours, this have to be
Joe Rogan, Alex Jones, and Eddie Bravo. Eddie Bravo is a flat earther, super hardcore conspiracy. You put this man next to whatchamacallit. That was another thing we never talked about.
Flat earth?
The behind the curve.
Have you ever
Netflix
seen
got a new
that?
document.
No,
Netflix
but
got
I
a new
have my own little theory about it.
Netflix got a new documentary about the whole flat earth shit.
Go home when you got nothing to do and you got some, extra time. Spark a joint and go watch that shit. I never laughed so much in my life.
The man talking trash.
What?
I swear.
I never laughed so much in my life.
I swear that thing was going to give me some kind of insight. Cause like my biggest question when it comes to flat earth shit is why.
Yo, man topics no boy. I go make my scream with the back. Your body man talking fuck.
Me and Rastaman have had some conversations. Maybe not about this in particular, but me and him have had
Rastaman had I run-ins.
I had I run-ins. You know I suburban name.
I
Kerfuffles, boy.
Man, the kerfuffles, boy. But that ain't nothing.
I can't comprehend a lot of the things that man was saying. I can't comprehend.
I thought these people was gonna give me some explanation as to like why. Why do you believe the earth is flat? Because that's my biggest question. These people turn this shit into a romance, dog.
Yeah.
It turned into like you watching this one dude who's like he is big dog in a flat earth community and he find love with some woman who is also flat earth and their whole relationship.
But they have a love, but it's not love, but it's more than love.
Friendships.
The man got it.
The own community, dog.
That like Scientology, dog.
So Rastaman, you think the earth flat? Wow.
Rastaman, I tell her, subject.
Wait.
Wow.
I got a whole lot of questions. This man
You get segue. You get say he want talk.
Okay, but after we finish, I got a lot of questions.
Like I had a classmate of mine, and he also believed the world was flat. And then I asked him like,
me and Clemente have had talks about this as well.
Straight.
Clemente a flat auto? I know Clemente wanna play ball?
Yes.
Clemente is who I've been talking to about this flat earth stuff and
no disrespect to Clemente, right? Okay. And I ain't gonna go this specifically. But so I had really such high esteem for the man, because the man's a very intelligent individual until I hear him say this shit.
Flat out shit?
Yeah, but
your opinion, boy.
but that's the thing. It's
your opinion.
Your opinion.
I always give man the benefit of your opinion.
It's not only him, no. Anybody, dog. It might be a bias on my behalf because me, granted as well, I never been in space. I never see it. I only know what man teaching me or what other people telling me. So I understand that skepticism from it. 100%. But they got some things, especially in the documentary, dog, they man test. Before they do the test now, they were like, yeah, this gonna show that the Earth is not gonna supposedly what science everybody teaches the Earth on a 15-degree axis and it's rotating on that.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it said. The man was like, yeah, cool, bam. This is supposed to prove that that's not the case because this is what science teaching us and it's wrong. The man do the experiment 3 different times with 3 different controls and it was still correct. And you know what the man them say? Oh, we're going to choose not to believe this. So that just mean you have no thing in your own.
Evidence.
Yeah, you have no back. No, how do you say? Not faith, but
Look.
Like my biggest thing when it comes to the flat Earth shit is the why. And I often hear the answers like, okay, control, but I don't get the control aspect where it's like, okay, so you tell everybody that, okay, we're living on a globe Earth, but secretly it's really flat and none of us know.
How is that control? How is that a means of control?
But like, if you can get no answers, homie, so, this is a conversation that we gotta get into off the podcast.
But all I could say is I see that video where the panel went and jumped from space.
Mm-hmm.
And when the man was up at the peak, I see that folk. I see a curvature that. So I check in like, all right, that's all the proof I need. I think this is no moon landing where you could say the doctor that shit like that. Homie went up there and homie jumped up.
Because my main thing with this though, because I know y'all laughing and joking and thing, but me personally, honestly, I don't feel it right necessary to ridicule flat Earth. However ridiculous it might sound. To me, the ridicule of it is unnecessary because I ain't much different from them. Honestly, if I'm being completely honest with my opinions and my beliefs and shit.
Yeah, you the guy your theories.
The flat Earth.
You the guy your theories.
The flat Earth might be one thing, but that I maybe not because nobody break it down properly to me for it to make sense to me.
Look,
but there's many reasons to question. Like the explanation that I got was basically I don't trust NASA because majority of all the space information that we have gotten comes from this one organization. That I feel is a legitimate critique that I can understand. But my thing when it comes next is like, so what is proof? What is the type of proof that you would like? So you want to go up to space to see for yourself?
What kind of proof
If that's the only thing that it takes, then pointless this conversation because you ain't never going into space and you just automatically there's anything that comes from NASA you dismiss.
But here's where the shit
then it's a pointless conversation.
Here's where the shit gets good.
But the thing is, like when it comes to that, you don't have to go in space.
Yes.
To know if the Earth is flat. If the Earth is flat and someone just say, okay, you know what, I'm going in a plane right now, which you already did. And I'm going to fly straight. If
even
the Earth is flat, eventually
you're going to fly off.
There's nowhere else to go, my friend. You're going
to fly off.
But even that is one of those things that I've heard people talk about when it comes to the way that the stuff like IATA and all the international flight organizations and stuff, you can't fly in certain places. Like our planes fly specific routes and go over specific things. It's like you don't fly over in this area, over the South Pole and certain areas and shit. You just don't fly there. So it's like
your plane can't handle that.
I just said this.
Your plane can't handle it.
Okay, true.
Yeah, it's.
So that's the reason
how
your plane can't handle it.
There's certain places where when magnetures and shit is concerned, you cannot fly.
Yeah, because you can
fuck up the whole system.
You can trap the navigation systems and stuff
and
like that.
And then you might fly somewhere else where another plane is flying and cause crashes. And
those type of reasons. That's why the FAA and stuff like that, they regulate flight paths and stuff.
I didn't reach that fine pilot school.
I used to work airport. That's my excuse.
Fun fact.
I used to go pilot school. I ain't hear about all of that.
But yeah, I know that there's certain regulated flight paths and stuff that planes could fly, and all of these is reasons why people are suspicious and stuff about it. Like, so what secrets y'all keeping over in this part that no plane can go there and verify and confirm?
You can still go there, like walk, like you can still like technically like. Places you can't fly through, you can still go there.
Places this is my still question. Heavily restricted, especially the South Pole, because there's bases from like whichever one it is.
There's secret shit going on.
There's countries, there's bases from all around the world, from all different, not only just Russia, dog. Like every country around the world, there's groups of scientists over there doing all kinds of crazy research and shit.
The fly zone.
Something like that.
They got protected airspace. But what I gonna ask is, that magnetic field, that is.
Bermuda Triangle is also one of those.
Yeah. But that when you fly at a certain altitude, you ain't flying like above all that shit.
But there's certain altitude you can't fly.
Yeah, like
In a commercial airplane, no.
That's true.
Only them
military pilots.
The military pilot going up to like 6.
And that's why all them man got the oxygen mask and
pressurized cabins and stuff in them planes.
Like if we go in a commercial flight, we dying. We passing out and shit.
Yeah, I didn't know about all that, but I saying like back to like the flat earth shit. I saying that for you to really know, like somebody who contesting that theory, you gotta, if you saying, oh yeah, I know the earth, best thing for you to do is just go up. And my whole thing about it is that eventually they're gonna start letting people go up.
It's going to happen.
So then if they hiding some shit, what the fuck they hiding? If eventually they're gonna let everybody go up, what they gonna create if the earth really flat, they're gonna create a round hologram.
My whole
when you go up there.
My whole theory around that is just keep an open mind for everything.
Camera dead.
Just keep an open mind for everything. Like I'm not saying definitively that the earth is round, but if 99.9% of scientists tell me that it's round, I have to accept that because they are way smarter than I ever will be. So there's certain things I just have to like accept. Like if 99.9% of scientists tell me there's global warming, well, guess what, people? The earth is getting hotter. I don't have to do my own research into that if every scientist is telling me that.
Yeah, but you see,
like if I go and
but
look
that's the
for
problem.
information,
Not every scientist tells me that.
And this is
because the fact that I can find
the
fact that I can find conflicting theories.
Yeah, but it's the majority of the scientists are saying that. If some of them are not, then you have to look at who are funding these scientists? First of all,
then this comes to belief.
Then it's like okay,
even those that are for it, I feel the same question is valid.
Things, but then you have to ask, like,
all the, I'm not trying to say that. I'm not trying to say that climate change is
I
not
understand
real.
what you're saying.
That's the last thing I'm trying to say.
But remember, as you are you went to a journalistic school, as well as I, and I do that. So when I talk about certain things, you have to keep in mind that I'm talking about it in the sense of I look at both sides and then I create my argument. So that's.
Yeah, but my only question is how much time have you spent into the other side? I don't know how much.
Because the thing is, like when there's so much people say one thing and
to me it's just like the flat earth thing. It's just like the flat earth thing. Because everybody's saying this, it could seem easily dismissible that everything about flat earth is complete nonsense. They're just ridiculous. How you mean the earth is flat? We've been established that the earth round since Galileo and Copernicus and these people.
What
I'm trying to say with that is like the amount of research on the other side ain't that broad. So when there's people dismissing it, when you look at how much research there's not a lot. The ones that are against it, when you look at their backgrounds, a lot of them are funded by the oil companies. So when you notice that pattern, then it's like, okay, so if out of 8, 7 are funded by these oil companies, then you have to like, okay, maybe there's a reason why they want this information to be spread out, because they don't want their money flow to be diminished. You understand? So like,
and just not to keep this conversation going too long, cause I feel like we should give homie a chance to, last messages. Cause we getting close to an hour and a half. I'm gonna continue rebuttal. You only done, but we getting to an hour and a half now. So I'm gonna let homie last messages to the people where you want him to check out what you got coming up. Where you want him to tune out for all of that. Yeah.
But yeah, Dylon, like I say, I gonna put it out next month, April, on the 23rd. It's supposed to drop, which is my birthday. So. Going for that
something
day.
To look out for. Mark your calendars, people.
And then, that gonna drop for sure. I ain't gonna bullshit nobody. And then I got videos coming too. And then all I gonna come around that time too. I might put the videos out a little before, just to get a little buzz going. And then I gonna drop that.
So but where everybody can see the videos.
On YouTube. On YouTube, man. And check. I got video shot by Sheriff. I ain't know if Sheriff doing his thing. So I got a video shot by him. And
he had come up here, you went there, son.
He had come up here, yeah. He come up here, and then we shoot a video quick there in Stevie crib there. So I got that coming, and I got another video there. I shoot with a girl. And then, that is it. And then I'm probably gonna shoot another video for On God. That's one that I got here. I think I'll shoot a video for that, and I'll put that out, because that's gonna be the only one that might be that more recent. The other ones is more older tracks to check. So Go look out for that shit. And then other shit gonna come after. But yeah, bye. That's what we're trying to do right now. Right now, we're trying to just be out there now and do this thing. Because I talking to people up here, networking with people who kind of in the music industry, you go see up here, know a lot of rappers and shit. And the man basically telling me, "Bye, do your thing, because I don't see what gonna hold you back. Other man doing your thing and your music sound better than them."
That's the shit. How does be the thing, though?
You rapping in English on top of it. Some people will tell me that I ain't gonna work. But Dutch people telling me, "Yo, that is shit. That is shit." And when I listen to Dutch rap, that these man,
the amount of English words,
the amount of English in that fuck is amazing. So I just going
It's true.
try
people
to
like
plug
Gilla up here
myself.
do anything. I think he's gonna be doing okay for himself.
I get like, yeah.
I mean, English rap in a Dutch country, he's doing okay for himself. It seemed like.
I just see what he doing here, but yeah. I
mean, just basically saying that ain't possible. There's other people who doing it as well, and they seem to be finding a way, finding little lanes and stuff, linking with people like Amarte and J-Way, who's other English rapping people who also up here trying to figure out how to make it rapping in English in the Dutch country.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. But then, yeah, but because I
It's
feel
a challenge.
like
It's
you
a
just come
challenge.
with your original shit and you just try. People gonna say, yeah, we following beats or whatever. But that's something I hear Voss say too, and I didn't really understand that.
And kid, I was saying the same thing. Caribbean man start hip hop, so how we following?
How we following them, man? And then at the same
If
time,
a
I just tell
Jamaican man
myself,
start
look,
hip-hop.
I same black as them, man. That at the same black, I go in the States and police pull a car
Get shot
over
down
with
just to
me
see.
and 3 other states, man. You can't tell who's from States
True.
and who from there. Not even if we topic, I could try to accent for you and throw you out here, that.
Watch Black Panther.
So it's like we the same thing,
from
G.
Africa, from African American. You couldn't tell who the fuck was.
If I wanted to be influenced by UK grime, Skepta and them, and I wanted to do that style, who gonna tell me about you can't do it? Ain't like, hey boy, up in that. Them is black man that are influenced by what the fuck that man doing. As a black man, I should have a pass. I feel you can't just watch man like, oh yeah, you from here, so it's that. That's where the whole soca thing. I don't know, but I say it on record. Soca ain't my thing to that. People don't like me. Some people just be like, why you fucking crazy, dog? I be like, bye.
But you know,
Team my thing.
You're not alone, dog.
Team my thing. That's why it's kind of, when Carnival come, I ain't going to jump up in them fuck. I might go to a show. I ain't going to jump up in them thing because that ain't my thing, G. But what States people them rocking with it, dog. People in UK rocking with it. The other day I see a white boy on
Japan,
Facebook.
Asia, and all kind of thing.
I see a white boy on Facebook. White boy on Facebook got soca tune. Look like he in UK. Big soca tune white boy got. So it's everybody could do. I mean, like he is who the man could be like, buy a thief in my thing. Yeah, thief in that man's swag. I know where you from. I know where you from. I know nothing. But then it's like, you know.
I find it kind of weird because like music should just be inspirational in general, Jack.
In general, G.
It doesn't. We should just be sharing music and just be growing. But anyway.
Yeah,
Anyway.
that's because you about to
That's
get
another
king started.
topic,
Yeah,
yeah.
you about to get king started about that.
Yeah.
That ain't really about doing.
We trying to close
I
out.
see the man head already start spinning. I was like, boy, nah. Man, I can't see the bad face, but I know the man gonna get ready. So let me take it out there.
Plugs, Woods, what you got for the
yeah.
people?
Bye.
Where the next party be? Man, they know you was a real DJ. You don't listen. You don't
Yeah,
listen
well,
to the end of the podcast.
The boy, I don't listen to the end, but it's just like,
people.
I missed that part.
I got a mixtape coming out the end of this month. Yeah, genre's going to be hip hop, R&B, dancehall. Going back to my roots. And yeah, we got a bunch of parties. This
You don't feel
Friday.
like getting into the dates and
Boy, that's the thing. I ain't the person that looks at the dates. I just hear when I gotta play. But
that's
the
kinda
one
my
I can remember is Dali Reggaeton. It's going to be in Club Air. It's the biggest one,
Okay.
the biggest party. And also, yeah, I want to plug today, but I'm gonna plug for next week. Next week Thursday, friends in Club Ivy. X Club Ape.
Okay.
So if you like new school hip hop and R&B,
You okay working?
Man be working.
it's
tough.
that. Yeah. And watch out for the EP coming out hopefully this summer.
Okay, I'm curious about the EP.
Yeah.
Well,
EP where like you DJing or you as an artist?
Artist.
As an artist, what you doing as an artist? You singing or you?
I'm making beats and I'm putting my voice on it like a DJ supposed to be doing.
This man doing everything.
Yeah.
And this gonna be like your first project?
Yeah.
Wow.
Official. I have like beats and things that I made but I never released.
Wow.
Yeah.
I gotta hear something.
None of them. Like,
You ain't.
man ain't even let me hear. Let me hear.
That was just gonna say after everything done, you try something. Let me see what's going on.
But yeah, what I got to plug, if you Woods, if you done,
I
if you got, okay
yeah.
then. Well, the only thing I got is tomorrow. So by the time this episode air, it already be out and stuff like that. So it really makes sense. But tomorrow, Is You Crazy is dropping, song by the Three Conscious Cats. This one technically only 2, but still under the name. I mean, if it was still a Migos song, if Bad and Bougie was still a Migos song, this is still a Three Conscious Cats song. It's just me and Cheat Code on this one. Like I said earlier in the episode, produced by Alex.
Shout out Cheat Code self.
Produced by Alex and myself, talking about, the radio and the fact that we don't get no radio play and some of our issues there, That's basically what the song about. So I think y'all should listen to it. And then there's also Criminal and FBR and Hydro and all the other Three Conscious Cats music that's already out on streaming services and whatnot. So stream all of that, listen to all of that. Kana.
Yes. Okay, I actually got shit this time. The 16th of March, I don't know if you catch that, we were talking about before, but there's a Lyrics and Spirits, which is practically an open mic. So anybody willing, when you rap, sing, whatever, poetry, come through, enjoy it, got music and thing. And then on the 22nd of March, we have Late Night College. Oh, and it's by the Via Hotel. And also Late Night College, which is a party more electro, hip hop, R&B, urban. That's also going to be at the Via Hotel, and that again is the 22nd of March.
So you got a link with these people or something that you promoting Lyrics and Spirits?
I'm managing all the DJs for Lyrics and Spirits.
Oh,
so
okay.
That includes Woods and 3 others.
Should
Yeah.
Bust my mouth as the people say.
Yes, sir, man.
And
shut up! Man walking, man putting work.
And then, apart from that, my normal message, especially more concerning or pertaining to St. Martin people. Obviously, like you've been seeing in the news, we can't depend on government. Don't leave government to let you start anything, whether we come to recycle, helping one another. We gotta depend on ourselves and not nobody else.
Find an NGO.
Big facts.
Carnival coming up.
Do all of it.
So again, if I want to give back or do some charity, which I would advise and encourage as much as possible. They got the St. Martin Nature Foundation, which always looking for people. They have XSM Do It. They have the Leos and the Lions. The Leos is more for the younger population. I think
Leos is younger. Leos is younger.
Oh,
Leos
my bad.
Younger.
Sorry. Mm-hmm. Leos is younger. That's for the younger teenagers, and the
Lions is adults.
And the Lions is the adults. And I keep saying every week I'll get back to you. But hey, I gave you some more people this time. So you can check those out.
With Jennifer and them people.
Yes, Green Box and them. Shout out to them again.
Look at things like Spaceless Gardens. I don't know if y'all familiar though. These is people who getting into the agricultural scene and stuff like that on the island.
I don't know that.
I had watched the when Pete was on here, his platform, he had a video from them on where he was talking about, this is local agriculture. We're trying to push for the local agriculture and get more people inspired in planting their own food, growing their own food and this type of thing, so we could cut down on dependency on importing all kind of ridiculously expensive and spoiled products by the time they reach St. Martin and things like that.
Shout out to them too. I'm going to try to look up more on that. And try to get more information about that. But yeah.
I think that's everything.
Long story short. Y'all look good for yourself.
That's probably like the longest plug session we had. But
I actually had shit. Normally I don't got shit.
Yeah, and with all of that being said, people, we'll see y'all the next time we link up.
Wait, before we go, we'd like to thank Shamoni for coming through.
Yeah,
we just always say at the end when everything stopped recording, but I'm gonna do this one publicly, so we're gonna start trying to make this something. Thank you for coming through. We appreciate it.
Don't know.
Anytime. And whenever you got something ready to plug again or you want to come through again, just hit man up.
Yeah, but for sure.
You sound like a regular listener as well, so we always appreciate the support.
And we appreciate the support. Like at us joke, but at us be dead serious. All of the 13 people listening to us on a regular basis, we highly appreciate it.
I don't get big, man. I don't get big, because it's a good something, I think.
But yeah, with all of that being said now, no, we'll see you the next time we link up.
Bless.
Peace.